So I'm going to revisit this bed that we first looked at the other week, the Corydalis and the Hepaticas at this end, but really I'm going to go on and look at the Erythronium leaves. But just before I do, let's just have a wee scan along here and see how it's the Corydalis that have come up and are featuring, but we still see tucked in amongst the different colours of the Hepaticas. So there's still plenty to see here, and there will be for a while yet. And of course the Hepaticas will be here when the Corydalis have long gone past. But it's the leaves on the Erythroniums. Look at the growth that's come in there. And on this corner here we have a pot or a basket, because these are plunge baskets. A plunge basket of Erythronium dens canis. Very lovely flowers. But you'll notice the different colours because they're seedlings. We have different colours. So there's pale, almost white, paler pink, quite dark pink, and then this one going over. You can see the tips starting to go brown. But just a mixed collection of seedlings. And just as the flowers are mixed in colours, so are the leaves. They're a very dark one, and they're another spotty one, a bit more spots. Another one there. So just seeing leaves, and here again we have another basket. This is a basket of seedlings, so that the leaves vary. We've got some really quite dark leaves, some others. Here's one that's got a bit of damage here. And what I tend to do is, in case because mould will come there, I'll just break off that bit. So I've broken it off, and I've now got rid of the bit that could attract moulds, and that will heal, and that's fine. So that gets rid of any issues there. So that's a basket of mixed colours, mixed seedlings. And then we come to some of the clones. This is a clone, and here's another clone here. This is Joanna, hybrid between Tuluminense and Revolutum. Now we'll move around here. Here's another group. This is another basket of dens canis that's been cloned out, so it's a single clone. Some just coming through, and some quite far through. Now you may notice these leaves are mostly the same. This is Erythronium Craigton Cover Girl, one of our own. Got a nice leaf and good flowers. Good, plenty flowers. Typically multiple flowers on a stem. Here's one pushing with 3. Good mature bulbs will always have at least 3 flowers on a stem. Here's another basket of it here. Craigton Cover Girl. Over here we can see the plain green leaves of a Erythronium Tuluminense. Always an interesting feature is of many bulbs that have to push through hard or sometimes frozen ground is this tip. You can see on the tip of the leaf it's almost pointed like a drill bit, and that's exactly what it's for, pushing through the cold frozen ground. Down here another form with really nice dark leaves. And moving along with yet more here. Another basket here. Looks like that's another basket of Craigton Cover Girl. Behind that a really startling form of Erythronium Revolutum. A really nice selection, that one. So that's Erythronium Revolutum, and look, another seedling here. So the same species, but showing you the range you'll get in leaves. So just ever more leaves, and lots of different colours of leaves. Some flowers here coming, Erythronium Tuluminense. A little white flower, what's this? Little hybrid flower. But the leaves here have become quite chewed and damaged. But again, what you do is, if there's mould coming, or any bits that are going to attract mould, just nip them off like I showed you a minute ago. So we turn round the path and have a look at this side. Move that bit of wire. Here's a basket. What should be plunge, but it's not at the moment. But this is Trillium rivale, Again, just seedlings, so some pinker than others. Here's a nice one with, it's going to have that little purple heart type patterning in the middle. This one's just pink. This one's paler. Another spotty one in here. So some really nice attractive forms there. Around here some of these are hybrids, Revolutum hybrids, that I lifted actually, self-seeded in the garden, and I lifted them into pots when they were dormant last year because they were really looking potentially some very interesting plants here with superb foliage and wonderful flowers. So it's a great opportunity to lift them and see if they'll increase and see if we can then make something of them and whether we'll give them a cultivar name. Over in the back here, see Trillium hibbersoni just starting to come through. The odd early flowers. So all sorts of colours and leaves. Helicopter flies overhead. You can see when it's foggy out the coast, the helicopters will come in over this direction. So there's obviously a bit of a sea har over at down beside the harbour. A nice pot here. So this is Erythronium oregonum. How do we know it's oregonum? Well, if you look in here, for a start, we've got quite a long style that protrudes further out than any of the anthers. The pollen's yellow, which is not a full indicator, but is partial. But it's the filaments, that sort of Dutchman breeches, the filaments, the part that connects the pollen-bearing anther to the petal at the bottom. And the other feature is at the base of the flower there, you can see those little swollen appendages down at the bottom. They're key diagnostics of Erythronium oregonum. And then the lovely flower of Erythronium hendersoni. So there's plenty more in here. We can see here what we've got, more Revolutum. Lots of Revolutums. Revolutum's a real good one. Ardovii Bliss. This is Ardovii Bliss. This is a real beauty that I got. This is a Hendersonii hybrid, and it's a really nice one. I'll show you that again when it's in flower. So there's plenty more to see in here, and I will definitely be back here again showing you yet more of the Erythroniums before very long.